It's all for the kids, man. It's all for the kids.
100%.
Yeah,
So it was really
Speaking
cool.
of for the kids, hey, anybody got any new comics they want to share? Because I've got a
I
couple.
almost did today
Oh
at
yeah,
this stupid. It's like I don't know what they do. They buy like a lot of overstock and stuff, and they've had this huge stack of Valiant comics for ages. And I mean, like even when they had their last store, and they're not a comic shop, right? They just got it's like a bunch of Solar and Harbinger and some other stuff,
right.
and I was like, look, they got them all priced at like $1.75, and I was like, there's like 50 books, and I'm like, look, I guess not maybe a bad price, but I mean, look, they're
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
All Valiants that I have that are after the Unity event
Mm-hmm.
are in the quarter bins. All of them.
That's what I'm saying, and they're not backed. I mean, like, and
Yeah.
look, it was in 2018 at the old store. It's like, I know you've had these forever. It's like, look, I'll make you a deal. I'll give you a quarter a pop. Like, let's go. Let me take them off your hands. And guy's like, I'll call her. And he goes, she says that they might have gone up in price since then. And I'm like, dude,
Good luck.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Like,
nobody
like
looking
this,
for that.
you're not moving stock, man. I just want to read my old faves, because I lost a lot of my Valiant collection.
The only people that come into my store and buy old Valiant are people looking to reread it because they remember it. There's no new people out there looking for old Valiant.
That's it, man.
No, these are all people that have already read it and they've got some really great covers. They got really good stories, but they're not paying. I had tons of that stuff in the dollar bins, and it doesn't move. You put it in the quarter bins and it moves.
Right.
That's where it goes.
They had a couple like old Eclipse comics, and there was one because I know there's a couple good characters launched out of Eclipse, and I just grabbed it not knowing. There was one. It was like a anthology thing, right? Kind of deal.
Right.
And I mean, he's got like a Jim Steranko story that he drew and wrote in there, which is kind of cool. And it's definitely a different style, right? Very different art style, but it's not whatever. I just picked it up just out of curiosity, but that's it.
Yeah. Well,
I wish I could have scored that stack though, man. God dang it.
We are now in the cycle of life, the circle of life when it comes to my comic store, and that is I'm running out of room in the alphabetized $1 and up comics. So in order to make room for new books, some of those dollar comics become quarter comics. Well, and what happens is I either take the board out of the bag because if it has my own sticker on it, I leave it with that comic. But if it has a barcode on it, it comes out of the bag and board and goes into just a single bag. And I reuse the bags and boards for new comics. Yeah. And I literally this week filled a long box of new quarter comics. And these are all good comics. I mean, I've got a whole stack right here of ones that are going in that bin tomorrow. I mean, these are like Image Comics, There's some Dynamite comics in here. They don't sell for $1, but they'll sell for a quarter. You know,
this place had a few books. So there's like old, long dead. I've got to see if it's still in my Google history. Publishers, but one of them was supposedly the first.
MK's
the first computer art comic it's called Shatter.
Yep, I remember that one.
Yep, they had that one. That they had like 1 and 2 of that, and then the other, they had a couple of some other, like the DNA agents. I don't know, just some weird old stuff from the early '80s, which was cool, but definitely not worth $1.25.
Some of the DNA agent covers are really good.
Yeah,
in the story, not so great, but I mean, it's got some nice covers.
Yeah, the covers were cool. Not for $1.25.
I probably have the only store, definitely in Jacksonville, probably in all of Northeast Florida, that has quarter boxes.
Oh, really?
My comics, the quarter boxes, most of them are good comics. They just don't sell otherwise, and I need a way to get rid of them. And I do 5 for $1 is the normal deal, but on the first weekend of the month, we double that. It's 10 for $1.
That ain't bad.
And I get people that'll come in just for that sale. Matter of fact, the weekend before, I had one lady came in. She bought 200 10-cent comics, and then bought a whole stack of other. I mean, her bill was like $185, but 20 of it was 10-cent issues.
Nice.
And I'm like,
Nice.
I tell them, thank you for helping me make room.
Right.
Because I buy so many collections lately. People have been bringing me stuff like every weekend, and I love it. I absolutely adore finding new comics. And I buy stuff that I look at and go, this is going right in the quarter bin.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll buy it because I know I can sell it for a quarter, you know? And then I get other stuff that get traded. I was at my Coliseum of Comics, and then there's a bunch of new people working there who don't know me, and I've had to introduce myself, and you know, I have a hat on, says Misfit Corner Comics. I ask, what is that? And I tell them I have a store at the flea market. I mean, we're really not competitors. We don't sell the same things, you know. I don't have new comics, you know, so we're not in the same business. We're really not. And one of the guys, when I was telling him about my store, he was like, you know, we're not just a corporate chain comic store. And I'm like, yeah, you are. He's like, no, we're not. We're, you know, we get to know our people and our customers. And I'm like, good for you. Good for you. You're a corporate chain. You have the highest prices in town. Yes, you may have the things they're looking for, but people are going to have to pay through the ass to get them from you. That's just the way it goes. And me, I'm a totally different animal. You know, they have boxes of dollar comics. Those in my store, quarter comics.
Right.
That's just the way it is. But that's okay. That's the difference between us. But I lost track of what I was going to tell you.
You're gonna show your comics. I just wanted to tell you my little story about how I almost won today. I had to reset these earbuds.
Well, that is cool. That is cool, Doc. I appreciate you sharing that story with us. Hey everybody, and thanks a lot for checking out the video. If you like the content, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either way, and we'll catch you all next time.